VSG superficial gas velocity. Okay, this is not the real thing that you actual. It's not physically, you cannot see it. So for example, like HL, physically there is an HL in the pipe, but there is no lambda L in the pipe, and there is a slip in the pipe, and there is a flow pattern also. So this one and this one and this one actually is not physically does not exist in the pipe. Why we go through that? Because this one is coming from the actual production from after sparaton. And then the definition is from the word superficial. Superficial is something is not real. So something is superficial, something adding up to something. So it's not the real thing. But the researchers coming to from here, it is being used for many correlations. It's this one, even though it's not the real thing. What is the VSG, VSL and VSG? VSL is C, you see there, QL divided by A of the pipe, and VSG gas is Q gas divided by A. Okay, this is the Q, the rate in the pipe, and this is the gas rate in the pipe. You have to remember that. This rate is different with the rate in the sparaton because of different pressure. In sparaton is 14.7 psi, but in the tubing it might be different, 120, 200, and 300, 600, 700, etc. You can see here that if you have a pipe, okay, you have a name here. It's superficial. Why it is superficial? Because the QL actually the Q of the liquid here as compared to the Q of the gas here. So in the physical things that the reality actually is QL divided by AL and QG divided by AG. But it is difficult to find what is AL or AG. So that's why they come up with this superficial liquid velocity. So superficial is not the real thing. 1, 2, and 3 is not the real thing. So this is just the beginning introduction of two-phase flow. Okay. And what else? Vmix. Vmix is velocity mix is the VSL plus VSG. This is the real thing because it's the mix of liquid and a gas divided by an A. But this one is not the real thing. And then, okay, free liquid, which is not necessary. It is important, but necessary. We have to find it out. Okay. And there is exercise for this one. Okay. So, since you have, okay, let's go back to sleep and no sleep, and then talking about HL and lambda L. So I will clean this up first before we continue.